Like this.
So, P, you asked me a question earlier, and I need you to elaborate on it for me. Black or so-called black? Tell me about that. What is that? Black or
So
so-called black?
a couple of days ago, I was this is a conversation that I've had with people, and I have it periodically. And I was having this conversation with one of my members who also
Mm-hmm.
watches, so they'll see this. But one of the comments that we got from the politicking video reminded me of the conversation that I had, and that I told my member that I would bring that conversation on our next episode, which I didn't do then. So when I saw the comment, it reminded me. And basically, what my conversation is that, people say, you got white people and you got black people, right? And I can go
Mm-hmm.
really deep into this because I have, but this particular conversation that I had is where I'm going to stay with it, so I don't go too deep. But it's that originally, when people were labeled, right, as being black, it was intended to be derogatory. It was intended to be negative. It was intended to be something that was shameful, not by the individuals who were being called black, but by the individuals who were calling them that, right? And
Mm-hmm.
so it was never intended to be something that was uplifting or, you know, something that people should take as a good thing. And somewhere down the line, like most things, so-called black individuals are equipped to making the best out of bad things, like
Mm-hmm.
negative things, because they were always given less, so they had to make the best out of that. And it still
Mm-hmm.
carries on to this day, but it's deep rooted from history's past. You know what I mean? Like even
Mm-hmm.
like foods, they were given, you know, the bare minimum and make the most out of it. And they say that's where soul food came from and all of these things. And so being black, being so-called black was not intended to be a positive thing. However, because the people who were being so-called black are powerful individuals and have enough power, charisma, talent, and all of those things to take a negative and flip it almost like a aha, fuck you, and make the best out of it. Like, you can't break me with that, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of what happened. James Brown had a song that came out, and the song was "Say It Loud, I'm Black and I'm Proud,"
Mm-hmm.
right? Say
Mm-hmm.
it loud, I'm black and I'm proud. Like a aha, fuck you. You can't break me with that. Like, you know what? You right. I am black and I'm proud. And we are proud people. We black and we proud. And people
Right.
was like, yeah. The issue though is that pride gets in the way of progress. So the song "I'm Black and I'm Proud," pride often gets in the way of progress. And if someone is looking to progress in a positive way, being proud is not the best way to get you there, because pride gets in the way of progress. So that song that became a hit song, that was intentionally done to uplift the people, it wasn't done in a negative way. It was done to uplift the people and give them a sense of hope.
Mm-hmm.
Also, at the same time, served as a way of pride, which gets in the way of progress. So my conversation that I have is that so-called black is a position of pride. However, in order to progress, you got to let go of pride. If anyone really wants to get past a stereotype or past overcome a certain thing, pride won't get you there. Pride won't get you there. What will get you there is wisdom. What will get you there is knowledge. What will get you there is faith. What will get you there is strength. What will get you there is your work ethic. What will get you there is knowing exactly who you are by taking the time to manifest that from inside your spirit and letting your spirit lead you. So I can't tell individuals today what to call themselves, but you'll often hear me say so-called Black because I got a black Camaro. My skin complexion is not the same color as my Camaro. And so most people don't like the fact of saying, I'm not Black.
I'm
That's
American.
a color. Just like white people, so-called white people, are not white. That is a color.
They peach.
That's a color too.
That's they color. Sure. They red.
You have
they
different amounts of melanin in your skin, and you have a natural complexion that is an adaptation of, no one can argue, which is fact. And this is what I meant by getting deeper into it, but I'm gonna get off of it so you can speak.
No, go in there. I'm listening.
So your natural complexion, which the first trace of human race comes from, and the reason it's called the motherland, is Africa. Africa stands for the motherland. This is even from researchers of the ethnicity of Caucasians. This is not even from like me, because I'm so-called Black trying to spew any type of rhetoric. This is from knowledge of studying that anybody can go find themselves, that the individuals, researchers, all leads back to the motherland being Africa, which is called the motherland. Well, in that continent, it's mostly very, very hot. It's one of the hottest, if not the hottest places you could be. So an adaptation of complexion is to be darker melanated as an adaptation there. So that would be a natural person, the natural people. People call them Afro-Asiatic. The old researchers, they call them Afro-Asiatic. That was a term that they gave to the first people, Afro-Asiatic, which is why they say so-called Black people, they say Afro, because we can take things and we can flip it and make it cool. That's where Afro come from, Afro-Asiatic, right? But Afro is also called what? A natural, because again, you are a natural individual. You are a descendant of the natural people. That's why your complexion is that complexion that it is. It has that tone, that melanin. So I'm going kind of deep into.
So let me ask this question. So when y'all was having a conversation, wait,
hold on. So the end part that I was saying, that's not the conversation was having. That's not even what I wanted to say right now. But the first part about James Brown, I'm Black and I'm proud, that's what we talked about. And I just cut myself off from the rest of what I was about to say because I didn't want to say the rest of that. But go ahead.
So it's I'm Black and I'm proud. That's
was the conversation. Yeah. You can cut the rest of that off. Don't worry about it.
Okay. I mean, no. I mean, you was on to something. I like to hear.
Well, I'll tell you the rest after this.
Yeah.
Well, go ahead. Because I'll be talking for a long time.